From the ashes, a daughter's fight for freedom, faith, and sobriety. Heartfelt, there are some stories that don't whisper, they roar. This is one of them. Today, the power of one voice, we sit down with a woman who's walked through fire and somehow came out stronger. Not burned, though. Her story begins in childhood shadowed by pain and addiction, a home where love was scarce, and pills became the way to feel close to her father. But the closeness came with a cost. As addiction deepened, life spiraled. A paralyzed father, an abusive marriage, and years lost in a haze of heroin. But this isn't this isn't where her story ends. It's where she rose. Through treatment, courage, and surrendering to God's plan, she found her way back, not just to sobriety, but to herself. This conversation isn't about shame or regret. It's about hope, love, and courage, and the power of owning your truth. So remember, you can take a break anytime you want to, okay?
All right.
What was life like growing up, and what do you remember most about your childhood home?
My mom and dad fighting a lot. My dad disappearing for days at a time. The fights, them throwing stuff. Me not knowing if he was gonna come home or if he was dead somewhere. Just the nervousness all the time, even in school. And then when they got along so good that they forgot about us.
A lot of anxiety.
Yeah, that's where the anxiety started as a child for sure.
Do you remember what age?
I had to be in kindergarten, like 5.
Oh wow. When did you first start noticing that something wasn't right in your family dynamic?
When I was young, I knew my dad should be home every day. I knew my mom shouldn't have to go looking for him. I knew something wasn't right, and I felt it in my heart and in my gut. Like, I remember being at school and feeling sick.
Can you describe the bond you had with your father before addiction entered the picture?
We were really close. We were like, he was my rock. He was my everything. Like, I was daddy's little girl. Like, he could do no wrong in my eyes.
So pretty hard for you then?
Yeah, especially when he became paralyzed.
Okay.
And then because for a while, like, I had to babysit him while he was in addiction. Like, I had to keep that eye on him, make sure he didn't take off in his car to get in a wreck, make sure, watch him when mom was at work.
How did his addiction influence the way you saw love or pain or even yourself?
It made me guarded. It made me very guarded. I didn't trust nobody. I'm still pretty guarded.
Okay.
Even today.
You're still guarded today?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear
to an extent.
It's kind of hard to hear you with the chickens in the background.
I know. I'm outside trying to pick them up, girl. Even today, I'm still kind of guarded, but not as much. Like, through the therapy and through the rehab, like, I've learned to open up and kind of let things go.
So looking back, what did that young version of you need the most but never received?
That security, that family bond, that family dynamic, because I found when I married somebody, it was somebody that's like my daddy, like somebody who wasn't there all the time, somebody who didn't show up, somebody that wasn't there for my kids, still isn't there for my kids. So I found like that reflected on who I found later on in life, which became somebody abusive like my dad was to my mom. because I thought that was normal at that time.
So what about the descent into addiction? Like, what was the first moment you realized that pain meds had become more than just something to take with your dad?
When we started going to the doctor together and it became a regular thing. Like, it wasn't normal to sit in a doctor all day long and wait for a medication when we were sharing pills and it was like our secret when we were taking rides to go to school together. Um, like, I just realized
How old were you when your dad had you doing that with him?
in my early 20s.
How did your addiction progress from the first pill to the stronger substance?
It went from pain pills to Xan bars to ecstasy to heroin eventually. I did meth before, but it was mostly heroin.
And what was happening with you emotionally, spiritually, like for you during this time?
I had lost all my self-love. I didn't love myself no more, especially going through my divorce. He had torn me down. Like, I didn't know what it was like to love myself. I didn't know who I was anymore as a person. I just felt like I was there living in the moment, like that nobody cared.
Did you ever feel like you were aware that you were losing control, or did it sneak up on you slowly?
I was aware, but I didn't want to admit it.
Okay.
Like, I knew it. I knew it when my family said it, but I didn't want to admit it. Come on, baby.
Was there a fear of like getting clean? Like, or were you afraid?
Yeah, I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. Because then I knew, like, I was going to feel so many emotions that I had been numbing for so many years. I didn't know what it was like to be normal. I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know anything about myself. And it scared the shit out of me.
How did addiction change the way you saw yourself as a daughter or a partner, as a mother?
It made me feel worthless. I hated that I couldn't do things for my kids that a mother should be able to do. I thought I was present, but after getting clean, I realized I wasn't nowhere near present.
Your family and breaking points. When your father became paralyzed, what kind of emotions came up for you?
Loss, fear, resentment, hatred of myself. I felt like I had a part to play in it, like it was my fault in a way.
Why did you hate yourself?
Because I felt like if I would have never did the drugs with him, that he would have never become paralyzed. Like, if I would have never fed into him all them years or covered for him for so long, that he would have never become paralyzed. So I did blame myself.
So you thought him becoming paralyzed was your fault?
Yeah, partially, yeah.
How did being trapped in that caretaker role impact your mental health?
It tore me all the way down again. I had found myself after my divorce, and then I lost myself again because while I was taking care of my dad, my grandpa got diagnosed with cancer. So I was bouncing from bedroom to bedroom taking care of both of them.
And where was your mom?
At work.
What's the hardest moments of watching your father's decline?
Knowing that he'll never be that person again, that grandfather, because he was the father figure to my children and they looked up to him. Knowing he can never just take a walk with my daughter to the store again. Knowing he can never come outside and barbecue and just be with us. Like, he's stuck in a wheelchair and in a hospital bed. And it's just, even now, like, knowing he'll never be again is sad.
How did your mother's pain or strength affect your own during that time?
She's a part of the reason why I got clean. Like, she made me realize there is hope, that I am somebody, that I am worth something. She made me realize that I am a great person, and the drugs was holding me back.
You said the drugs made you bad?
Like, the drugs was holding me back from it. She made me realize all of that.
Oh, okay. What finally pushed you to seek treatment? And was there one defining moment, like one single moment that just kind of hit you?
When my son found me on a floor, doctor wounded, I was blue, I had overdosed, and him finding me coming home from school is what really did me in.
How hard is that for you to deal with now, knowing that your child found you like that?
We've gotten a stronger bond since then. He started to trust me more, and we're getting back to how we were with like our movie nights and our bond, like, our mother son time, and him trusting me. He knows I'm getting a shot. Like, he's very informed on what's going on, so it really helps out a lot because we're getting stronger as each day goes by.
So that shot, though, like it makes you sick if you use, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it makes you very sick. You can't use that all.
Please.
You can't use it all.
Let's move into your marriage, abuse, and survival. How did your abusive marriage begin, and what made it difficult to leave?
It began after we were married. He became a totally different person. Probably. He became a totally different person, and that's when the abuse began. And he started beating me when I was pregnant.
I'm sorry.
And he had started beating me when I was pregnant.
When you were pregnant?
Yeah. That was the first time he hit me. And he would always say, like, he said it wouldn't happen again. So after that, like, he didn't lay a hand on me for at least another year. But then it became more frequent. And I would let it slide because I thought that was normal,
Yeah.
And I let it go. Y'all, Jesus, y'all aggravating. Sorry. But I thought it was normal, so I let it slide. I was gonna leave. I had the courage to finally leave, and I found out I was pregnant for my daughter. So I didn't. I stayed. And when she was born, he didn't even come to the hospital. And that's what made me get the courage to leave, because I knew that I didn't want my son to grow up and know that this is how you're supposed to act as a man. And I didn't want my daughter to grow up and think this is how you should let a man treat you. I wanted to break the cycle.
Right. I'm sorry, I got a baby crying. I'm gonna mute.
Girl, sorry. Yeah. It's supposed to warm back up.
Sorry about that. Her hair got caught in the dog's hair, the dog's collar.
Oh my God.
Can you describe the mental and physical toll that took on you?
It broke me all the way down. I lost myself completely. I lost my self identity. I wasn't around my family much. She sheltered me. Like, she just wanted me home 24/7. And I obeyed to that because I was terrified of him. Like, I eventually felt like I wouldn't leave there unless I left in a body bag.
And how the addiction intertwined with that relationship.
At that point, I wasn't on heroin. Like, I would take the pain pills, but he didn't even know about it. Like, it wasn't a bad situation. Like, I got in a car wreck, so it wasn't like too bad at that point. I didn't really get in a heavy addiction until after that.
Okay.
That's definitely what pushed me over the edge to start using more.
What, the abuse?
Yeah, the marriage and all of that is definitely what pushed me over that edge.
So, what did the process of getting a lifetime protection order teach you about your worth?
It taught me to speak louder for women. That it's hard for women to get that because I had to really fight and stay on top of them. And it taught me that sometimes the police don't really take you serious. And you have to really stand your ground and speak up. Because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of headache. It was a lot of heartache. Wait. Take it off. Sorry. Mine needs help with a belt. And it taught me to speak up and that we are worth it. And our voice means everything because that's what's going to save us at the end of the day. And that we should never back down because it's a man or somebody that we love. If we're in fear, we need to talk and say what we feeling.
Okay. When you look back now, what message would you give the version of yourself who felt trapped?
Oh, that's a hard one.
So if you could look,
You are worth
go
it.
back,
Keep
you go back
fighting.
and talk to yourself. Go ahead.
I would say you're worth it. Keep fighting. Don't take this. You don't deserve this. You're worth more than what you really think. I would be the one to push myself to get out of it sooner.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I had somebody to tell me all the things that I know now that I tell others.
What was your first day in treatment like?
The first day wasn't bad because I was still loaded.
No, go ahead. I was talking to the chat, honey.
The first day wasn't bad because I wasn't feeling bad yet. It was like day 3 that really did it for me, and I was like in fight or flight mode. Like, I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to go.
You weren't afraid the first day you went in?
No, because I was still messed up. So I wasn't sick. Like, I just slept.
Okay.
It was like I made sure that I wouldn't be sick. You know, I was scared, but in a way I wasn't. But I didn't realize what I was really signing up for until like day 3 hit.
And then what did that feel like?
I tried everything to get out of there. I tried kicking and screaming and fighting with everybody, begging them to open the door. Like, I was in absolute fight or flight mode. I wanted to get out, and I know what it was. It was because I was getting sick, and I wanted to go score. Like,
right.
That's exactly what it was. And I fought for like 3 days to get out of there. I'm not gonna lie, like 3 days straight after a fit.
So it wasn't necessarily the fear of being there; it was the fear of not being able to get high. And
right.
How did the IOP shift your mindset about recovery?
The IOP taught me a lot of things that I wasn't able to learn in a rehab center. because it was more a smaller community, like a smaller group. They broke us up into groups
Uh-huh.
and we discussed a lot of topics. We had like a daily check in on how we were feeling, how the day was going, like what was going on in our life. And we discussed different topics. And it brought us all really close. And I actually still talk to a lot of those people and they still check in on me. And I actually did 2 rounds of it. Instead of just doing like one like normal people, like I did it twice before I graduated. And that really just taught me like so much about sobriety and how to handle myself in stressful situations
Right.
and about self-worth and how to deal with my anxiety and how to, change your people, places, and things to stay sober. It taught me so much.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
hard when
did.
you're still hanging out with the same people.
Right. Like, I don't even really talk to anybody anymore. Like, I'm with my kids. But the thing is, it gave me a totally different set of eyes than one life. Like today, I just got a call right before this for my first job interview. And I've been looking for months. Like, I didn't even think I was
Congratulations.
going to be able to do Christmas. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get that job. And I'm like, and it happens to be the job interview is on Wednesday, which is my court date to close my CPS case.
That's
So it's
awesome.
like God closes one door and opens another.
Absolutely. Um, was there a particular moment in treatment that made you think, I can't do this?
Yeah, at the beginning, like I felt overwhelmed. I felt overstimulated. I felt like it was a cookie cutter version and I couldn't do it. I mean, the text didn't even think I was going to last. When I graduated from there, like they brought me gifts and everything. Like they were shocked. They didn't think I'd be able to do it.
How'd
Like
that
they
make you
thought
feel?
I was going to be one to leave.
How'd that make you feel, though, that so many people had that kind of faith in you and you didn't even have it in yourself when you went in?
It made me feel so proud. It made me just realize like how much I really am worth that total strangers care that much. Like it just gave me a whole new outlook on life about loving and caring and just trusting in people. Like they kept telling me, trust me, you're going to get through this. Like I got your back. And I'm thinking like, you don't even know me. Like you don't have my back. And like they truly did. I mean, they still check in on me. And it's an amazing feeling. Like it really is.
And that was my next question. How important is your support system? And hold on, I think my grandson's burning. You can answer the question, but I think he's got something on fire in there.
My support system's great. My support system is my family. It's the people I met through treatment. It's the people that I met in IOP. New friends that I've made. Like I have a really great support system and I wouldn't be able to do it without it and without the tools that I learned through it, because the tools that you learn in rehab and IOP or like the
So sorry.
tools that you have to use every day to keep your head above water. Because like I've been stressing so bad behind Christmas and I'm so proud that I was able to keep my head above water and stay sober and not let it bring me down. Like I really was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to do Christmas this year. And like I'm just so proud of myself. Like it's about to be 6 months that I've been clean and I never thought I'd see the day that I'd make one day sober.
Feels good?
It really does. I'm like so excited to get my chips and just everything. Like it's so nice. Like my doctor, my CPS worker, like everybody's been cheering me on and it feels so good.
So, how did you begin to rebuild your relationship with your children and yourself?
Um, it just takes like a lot of self-reflection. You have to really dig deep and get to know who you are. You have to feel those feelings that you blocked out for so long. You have to accept them, learn how to deal with them. My kids, they had to learn to trust in me and see that I wasn't going to go back to the drugs. Like, they've seen videos of me getting a shot. Like, they want to know. And I keep them involved because they already know. And it didn't happen overnight with them trusting me. It gradually happened. It definitely wasn't an overnight thing.
Right.
But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Seeing all those bonds come together and the trust come back together is beautiful.
Yeah. So you said that you had to surrender to God's plan. What did surrender look like for you?
Throwing my hands up, giving it all up, and just believing in the purpose of why I'm here and getting clean and believing in the process and trusting that process.
When did faith stop being a concept and start being a lifeline?
During treatment.
During what?
During treatment, I realized I had to have faith in myself and keep believing that it wasn't going to be an easy road even once I was clean. Like, you can't just say I have faith and not believe in it. Like, you have to really, truly believe.
Do you ever doubt yourself now?
No. I always believe that I will still find a way, even through the things that I stress out about. I believe things will fall into place as they should. And they really do.
I'm sorry, I've got a baby crying. I had to mute.
That's all right.
How did you define strength today?
Just really go with each day. Trust you. Trust the feelings. Lean on the people that's there for you when you need them. Let them be there. Be present. Give it your all. Know that there's that light at the end of the tunnel, and you done been through worse than the little things that you're facing today. That it has been worse. And don't ever forget where you came from.
And what does peace look like in your life now compared to before?
Being with my kids, enjoying family time, not being aggravated with them, enjoying life, just taking it all in and loving it. Even flaws and all, loving it all.
What message has God placed on your heart for others walking through this darkness?
To never give up. That there is hope. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And you may not think that there's light at the end of that tunnel, but there truly, truly is.
How does it feel to speak your truth out loud right now?
It feels really good because I'm confident in it. And I know that I've beat it and that I'm beating it every day. And it's always going to be a struggle, but it's going to get easier.
You keep talking. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's going to get easier. It's going to be worth it. And that I just really want to end up being the one to help people and work at a rehab facility. I want to be there for others going through this. Like, it truly has made me find, like, my career in this and what I want to do. It's given me so much strength that I never knew that I had.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right, girl.
What's the one lie addiction told you that you no longer believe?
That I don't need to feel. That it's okay to numb my feelings. That I don't need to feel. Because you do need to feel. You need to feel and realize what life is.
Is it hard to deal with your feelings now? I mean, what do you use as like far as coping?
Like breathing mechanisms. Like I'll go sit outside in my hammock and just hang out. I've learned breathing techniques like self care. Just like even coloring, watching a movie with my kids. Like just kind of not focusing on a negative and taking a positive out of everything.
What's the most surprising gift that recovery has given you?
My relationship with my mom. I never thought we'd have the bond that we do.
It's amazing. So it's really good now?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
If someone listening right now is at rock bottom, what is the very first thing that you would say to them?
Go get that help. It's not going to be easy, but go get it. And take it day by day. Because in the end, you're going to look back and realize it was everything you needed but didn't want.
So I have an affirmation. I was trying something new. I don't normally do these, but I have an affirmation for you. It says, I'm living proof that healing is possible. It's just, I don't know if you want to write that down on a piece of paper. Just tell yourself that every day.
Yeah, I love affirmations.
But
that was a good idea. I like that.
Well, that was the last question. So you just go into the outro and then the resources. You just heard a story of survival, but also of surrender, of a woman who faced her own darkness and found light, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. If you are listening and you're still in a dark place, this is your reminder. It's not over for you. There's help, there is healing, and that you're not alone. Every scar tells a story. Every story has the power to save another life. Keep speaking and keep believing. Keep fighting for your peace. I have a few resources. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction or domestic violence, reach out to the National Abuse Hotline at 1-800-662-4357. It's free and it's confidential. It's 24/7. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-7233. Or you can text START, START, to 88788. There's also Avenues Recovery for treatment and recovery resources near you. And the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, dial 988 for immediate support. Thank you, Coco, if you just stay up there for a second.